Billings with a huge appeal. That's a big edge, but it goes wide of the keeper. Could be four. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Yes.
Everyone's gone up. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. That's the over. India 32 for 4.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
4 overthrows. Oh, that throw was unnecessary. And as it turns out, pretty costly.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. There could be a couple if they hustle. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Good return back from the deep. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball? That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply? Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Return from out on the boundary. Good fielding.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Nice bowling.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Doesn't beat the infield. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
A few moves made in the field.
McGrath has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a boundary save for sure. Big throw there, and it's on target. Pick that up nicely, and they'll get a couple of runs. There'll be runs here.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Bowler and fielders look really confident. Big appeal. This could be out. Batter doesn't seem sure. Look to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps.
Yeah, great review. The batter will live to fight another day, or another ball in this case. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
There could be a couple if they hustle. McGrath recovers well in that over. Gets back on track with an economical over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Power and precision in that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Pakistan with a massive shout. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. Everyone's gone up. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. No. Terrible shot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for two. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Wow, that's missed a lot. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. They've gone up here.
Nawaz with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
I thought about having a dabble there.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Good return there, back from the deep.
Strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, great ball.
Well, down the wicket they came. A massive swing. Very fortunate to still be out there.
Perfectly timed. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Yep. Nicely played. Runs 1.
caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great catch, quick reactions.
Crawley, the new man in the middle, would want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
They'll get at least one here. Usman showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. On target there with that throw, despite the distance. Everyone's gone up.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. First ball for the batter, coming in. Through the shot early, ball passes bat, a brilliant slower ball. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground.
End of the 11th over. India are now 91 for 6.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Misses everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Afridi over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
End of the over. India are now 108 for 6.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
There'll be runs here. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Scamper through for a single. Good running. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Needs a dot ball.
India starting to hit their stride now after a big over. Pakistan in a whole heap of trouble.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
McGrath coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
McGrath is looking good. Found some rhythm, really challenging the batter now.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
They'll get at least one here. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Into the 14th over. India are now 128 for 6.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nawaz over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond? Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great shot. At least one on offer. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Worked away. It's a nice single.
Into the 15th over. The batting team are now
smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. Might look to go big again here. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Nice bowling.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Through the shot early, ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Yep.
Over India are 148 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Johnson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Johnson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
Whacked away.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots. A good innings. That's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Edge wide of third slip. The bowler, he's a bit stiff there. It's going to go down as another boundary in the scorebook.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Johnson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Out. Good catch.
Stevenson coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Simons, the spinner, coming into the attack. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Stevenson gets off the mark.
Absolutely middled that. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. What a screamer.
Bond just about ready to go out in the middle. He's got their tail up.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
No. Terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
Right-hander in the middle, lower order batter. Want to get a few shots away and cause some late innings pain for the bowlers.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. The end of the over and much better than the previous one, keeping the batters honest.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Simons to wrap up the innings. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. That's a boundary save for sure.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the back quicker than he thought. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Usman sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.